Welcome back to my channel, Latin Language, and we're going to discuss significant figure rules and rounding. So let's start with the significant figure rules. Rule number one, all non-zero numbers are significant. For example, 398. So you will just count the number here. So 1, 2, 3. There's no zeros, so all of them are significant figures. 3. Next one, 612. So just count them. 1, 2, 3 also. 19. There are two numbers. They are not 0. Next, 8. So one number. That's one significant figure. And lastly, we have 5,168. So we have four numbers there, and they are not zeros. So they are four significant figures. Rule number two. Zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. So first one, 508. The zero here is in the middle of two non-zero digits. So that the zero is counted as significant figure. So 3. Next one, 6015. The zero is in between two non-zero digits, so count them all. 4. 1001. Since the two zeros are in between, they are being sandwiched by non-zero digits. So you will count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20,005. So the three zeros are being sandwiched again by two non-zero digits. So that will be 5. And lastly, we have 98,065. The lone zero is being sandwiched again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them are considered significant figures. Next one, rule number 3. Leading zeros are not significant. Leading zeros are not significant. What do you mean by leading zeros? They are from the left. So the leading zero here is 0. Okay, I'm sorry, from the left. So that will be 0.98. Number of significant figures, so this is not counted. 1, 2. You have two significant figures. Next one, 0.0015. The number of significant figures. These three zeros are leading zeros. So they are not significant. You only have 1 and 5. So that will be two numbers, two significant figures. Next one, 0.01. The two zeros here on the left are not significant. They are leading zeros. So we just count this one. So one significant figure. Next one is 0.1. Yes, also one significant figure. And lastly, 0.00098. So these zeros are not significant. So we will just count 9 and 8. So that will be two significant figures. Rule number 4. Trailing zeros to the right of the decimal are significant. So trailing zeros, let's have the first example, 308.0. The zero here is significant because it's in between or being sandwiched by two non-zero digits. Now, all the zeros or all numbers at the right of the decimal are considered significant, even if they are 0. So this is also considered significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one, 62.0. Yes, so 1, 2, and 3. Three significant figures. Next one, 003500. Though these two zeros are leading. They are leading zeros, so they are not counted as significant. So the two zeros here at the right, they are to the right of the decimal, so they are considered significant. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Four significant figures. 100.00. Okay, so these are significant. So how about the two zeros here? Since they are being sandwiched by significant figures, then we can also consider these two zeros are significant. So that will be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly, we have 1.0. And since the zero here is significant, because it's in the right of the decimal. So we have 1, 2. Rule number 5. Trading zeros in a whole number with a decimal shown are significant. So you have 980 and a decimal point. So it is significant. So the zero here is also considered significant. 1, 2, 3. Next one, 3,200. And there's a decimal point, so all of them are considered significant. 10,000. So 1 is really considered a significant number. And we have zeros, but there's a decimal point, so all of the zeros are also considered significant. So 5. 10. There's a decimal point, so that will be 2 significant figures. And lastly, 7,050. Since there's a decimal point, all of them are considered significant. 4. Again, if there's a zero here, a leading zero, we will not consider it as significant. Rule number 6. Rule number 6. Trading zeros in a whole number with no decimal shown are not significant. For example, remember the example, there's a decimal point, but this one, it has no decimal point. So we will just check this one, 9 and 8. The zero here is not significant. If there's a decimal point there, we may consider it significant. So the number of significant figures, or sig figs, are 2. So I'll just call it sig figs. So we, shortcut. We have 3,200. There's no decimal point there. So 1, 2, 2 significant figures. Next is 10,000. Okay, for this one, we have 10,000. Sig figs is only this one. So 1 significant figure. 10. No decimal point, so we have 1 sig fig. And last one, 7,050. The zero here is being sandwiched by 2 non-zero digits, so the zero here is considered sig fig. So 1, 2, 3. 3 sig figs. Rule number 7. For number in scientific notation, n, x, 10 to the x power, all digits comprising n are significant by the first 6 rules. 10 and x are not significant. Okay, just remember this one. The 10 and x are not significant. Let's have the first example. 1.10 times 10 cubed. Just look at this one. Ignore this one. So we have 1, 2, 3. Three significant figures. Next one, we have 12.100 times 10 to the 5th power. Ignore again the scientific notation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just follow again. Remember the rules we have for the first 6 rules. Next, 5.6020 times 10 square. Well, ignore this. We have 5 sig figs. Next, 7.00 times 10 to the 7th power. Ignore this one. 1, 2, 3. And lastly, we have 1.00 times 10 to the 8th power. Ignore also this one. And we have 3 sig figs. So let's have some exercises. So first example is 851. The number of significant figures we have here is 3 because all of them are non-zeros. Next one, 205. Since the 0 is being sandwiched, so we can also consider it as a sig fig. 40. There's no decimal point, so the 0 here, the trading 0 here is not significant, so only 1. 600 with a decimal point? Yes. So we can consider the 2 zeros as significant. 600 without the decimal point. So we can only check this one, the 6. 0.001. These are 3 leading zeros. So we will only check this one, 1. 10.001. All of the zeros are being sandwiched. So all of them are considered sig figs. 1.10 times 10 cubed. Just ignore the 10 to the x power and the multiplication sign. So this one, 1, 2, 3. 3 sig figs. 20605, 20,605. The zeros are in between. So all of them are sig figs. In last example, we have 001506.001. The number of significant figures here is, okay, we'll not count this one, x, cross out that one, and the remaining zeros are being sandwiched by non-zero digit. So we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 7 here. Let's check. Okay, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1. This is 1. This is 5, 3, 5, 7. Yes. Okay, let's move on to rounding significant figures. How to round them? So the first one, the first method is locate the significant figure. You have to find it first. The first non-zero digit is the first significant figure. You have to look at from the left. Next, look at the next digit to the right. Is it 5 or more? If it is 5 or more, you round up by adding 1 to the previous digit. If it is less than 5, you round down by keeping the previous digit the same. So let's just have some examples. Example number 1, round 8,305 to one significant figure. So that one, round 8,305 to one significant figure. Check the number. The latest, or from the left, sorry, is 8. Now, check the next digit. This is 3. Since it is less than 5, then you will round down. The final answer will be 8,000. Next one. Round 0.07039 to two significant figures. So these are not sig figs. Let's start with 70. The next digit is 3. It's less than 5, so we will round down. So 0.070. Next, round 24.753 to the three significant figures. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. The next number is 5. Since it's 5 or more, you have to add 1 here. That will be 24.8. Next example. More examples. Around 0.0051489 to three significant figures. So these are not sig figs. You have 514. And let's check. So cut this one. 8. 8 is more than 5, so I have to add 1 here. So that will be 0.00515. Now, round 4.7041294 to three significant figures. So we have 1, 2, 3. Cut 4 is less than 5. So round down. That will be 4.70. Round 26,460 to one significant figure. So 1 only. So this is the first one. Cut. So 6 is more than 5. So we could add plus 1 here. Round up. That will be 30,000. Just in case you may encounter this one. Round 20,005 to two significant figures. So 1, 2. Cut. And 0 is less than 5. So round down. So that will be 20,000. Oh, there's a bar. Why? Because it notes that this 0 is a significant figure. Because you estimate something, and to show that the 0 here is also significant. So it only works for 0 in significant figure rules. Next one. Round 301,005 to four significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut. 0 is less than 5, so round down. And we have to put a bar here. So the final answer will be 301,000. So let's have some examples. So 172, round to one significant figure. So we'll check this one. Cut. 7 is more than 5, so we will add 1. The final answer will be, 200. Next, 7 and 4. So this one, cut. This is less than 5, so that will be 70. 80.62. 1, 2, 3, cut. So 2 is less than 5, so that will be 80.6. 0.066. Round to one significant figure. So the zeros here are not significant. So we will start here. But 6 is more than 5, so we will add 1. So that will be 0.07. Next one, 0.256. Two significant figures, round it. So 1, 2, cut. 6 is more than 5, so we will add 1. That will be 0.26. Next one, 4.282. Three sig figs. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 is less than 5, so cut it. That will be 4.28. Next one, 0.0028. One significant figure. So 2, cut. 8 is more than 5, so you have to add 1. 0.003. 3.821. One significant figure. So we'll start with 3 and cut. That will be 8. 8 is more than 5, so we will add 1. And the final answer will just be 4. 10,006. So we will 1, 2, 3, cut here. 0 is less than 5, so round down. That will be 10,000. But don't forget, okay, I'll just put a bar here. Don't forget the bar on top of the 0 because the 1, 2, 3, three significant figures, and the 0 here is significant. So that's why there's a bar. Okay, so no need to put another bar in the first 0, even if it's significant. You just have to put it on the end, denoting that okay, this is the boundary that this 0 is significant. The n. Okay, next one, 19,085.23. Five significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut. 2 is less than 5. Okay, so this one, you just round down. So the final answer will be 19,085. And that's the end of the lesson on how to find the number of significant figures in a number. And also how to round numbers with a given number of significant figures. If you would like to comment or suggest another math and language video, please comment down below. And if you have some assignments or you need help, again, just put the comment there. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. Please like and subscribe and also click the bell notification so you will be updated on my future videos about math and language. Thank you and goodbye.